Tommy wanted to be a boxing sparring partner, but was rejected by the coach. As he was leaving, the boxer mocked Tommy. Tommy still wanted to spar again, so the owner just confirmed if he had signed the liability waiver. After explaining the rules, he agreed to let Tommy into the ring. Tommy immediately unleashed furious punches, then took him down with a takedown, followed by hooks. The opponent had no chance to fight back and got KO'd. In just over 20 seconds, he knocked out a top 10 heavyweight fighter. The video of his KO spread online and a soldier saw it. He urgently pulled out a tape. It showed Tommy prying open a tank door with his bare hands. Meanwhile, Brendan was a physics teacher whose students loved his classes. He was in trouble because his daughter needed expensive heart surgery. To save his house and pay medical bills, he entered the underground fighting world at night. One night's prize money far exceeded his monthly salary. The next day at school, his fighting was discovered. The principal confronted him, and due to his actions, Brendan was fired. This made his life even worse. A millionaire offered a $5 million prize for the Sparta MMA tournament. Brendan went to a club to find his friend and explained his situation. The friend asked how much he needed to borrow. Brendan wanted him to be his coach for the MMA tournament. The friend refused, saying a 40-year-old man would just be walking to his death. Tommy found his father. Despite hating him, Tommy insisted they only train, nothing else. That day, the friend called Brendan saying he could enter the tournament. His wife was furious. It was dangerous, they had 2 daughters, and he'd be cashing his life insurance before claiming any prize. Eventually, he convinced her. At the Sparta opening ceremony, Brendan saw someone familiar. Though the brothers hadn't met in over a decade, Tommy saw him too. Brendan tried to approach but got interrupted by interviewers. He saw their father with Tommy. They met that night. The brothers argued immediately. Because of their father's drinking and abuse, Tommy left with their mother, who later died of illness. Tommy blamed Brendan for not choosing to go with them. Brendan complained they never contacted him after leaving. They parted angrily. The tournament began. Tommy fought first, KOing a South American expert with 1 punch, then coldly walked away. Brendan seemed off his game. Commentators joked he was baitfish in a shark tank. He was passive, at a disadvantage, and got locked in a hold. Everyone worried. He couldn't escape but survived the round on willpower. In round 2, he spotted an opening, executed a takedown, then used a scissor leg lock before applying his signature Kimura, solidly locking the opponent's arm. An unbelievable comeback win. Grappler physics teacher. The brothers' styles were totally different. Tommy fought fast and vicious, crushing every opponent. His fists vented rage. He'd finish fights quickly and leave. Brendan won hard fights through sheer willpower, toughness, and last-minute ground technique reversals. Both soon reached the semifinals. Tommy faced the boxer who'd mocked him during sparring. The opponent trained for months to kick Tommy's ass. His hairstyle pissed people off. When the fight started, Tommy dropped him instantly and finished with ground and pound. He won easily and walked off calmly. Brendan's opponent was a Russian world combat champion. His wife came to the arena, and students watched the stream. A physics teacher in MMA? Incredible! He was dominated from the start, constantly attacked, unable to strike back. The opponent was too strong, too powerful. Brendan absorbed everything. Pure willpower got him through 2 rounds. Finally, he attacked. The opponent backed him to the cage edge and locked a head choke. It wouldn't hold long. Brendan exploded into a takedown. He tried the Kimura but got countered. Suddenly, both men leg-locked each other, faces twisted in pain. Whoever gave up first would lose. Brendan held on for his family. The opponent tapped. An unbelievable, miraculous reversal. Before the finals, news broke. Tommy's military unit had been wiped out. He'd gone AWOL and would face military court after the fight. If he won, he'd donate the prize to his fallen brothers' families. The final, brother versus brother. They stood in the octagon. Tommy exploded first, raining down punches filled with hatred. Brendan struggled, enduring constant takedowns and strikes. He seems to have no desire to attack, is mercilessly taken down. He vents continuously on Brendan. No matter how much he strikes Tommy, the hatred is not gone. Brendan got angry too. He caught Tommy mid-punch, lightning fast, locked his arm. A perfect flip. Tommy was pinned. Brendan told him to quit, but Tommy resisted until his shoulder dislocated. Brendan comforted him, feeling guilty. The fight was effectively over. Tommy dragged his dislocated arm, dazed but still stubbornly throwing punches. Brendan dodged, unable to strike back. Both had their reasons to fight. Their father arrived. Every punch was hurting all three of them. Tommy cried in agony. Brendan finally snapped, kicking him down. He hugged his brother tightly, apologizing over and over.
I love you! I love you, Tommy!
Tommy finally let go. Years of resentment dissolved. Tommy got the answer he needed. He'd felt abandoned all these years. In the end, tears and sweat mixed together.